Morning, Utah Golf Radio coming to you live today from the mothership, the beautiful downtown studios of ESPN 700, getting you inside the ropes on all things golf in Utah, in partnership with Utah's leading golf organizations, the Utah Golf Association, the Utah Section PGA, Fairways Media, the Utah Golf Foundation, the Utah Golf Course Superintendents Association, the Utah Junior Golf Association, and First Tee Utah. I am Paul Pugmire, your host and president of First Tee Utah. I'm sitting across the desk from Jan Brownstein, our co-host. Jan, good morning. Good to see you, Jan.
It's good to be seen, Paul.
And Jan, you are looking all spiffy summertime for a cold morning.
I know. I like to throw things at you, as you know. So we're filming a little bit of good content for our social media for Girls Go Golfing at our favorite place, T-Box.
T-Box.
Yep, T-Box in Centerville. So we're going to film a little content and get some girls excited for the season upcoming and to join Girls Go Golfing.
Utah Golf Radio, of course, is powered by T-Box at Centerville is the headquarters. That's where you're going.
That's where we're going today. There are so many new locations opening up in the next 6 months. It's so exciting. Down south, we have Riverton.
Riverton is coming this
Midvale. We
spring.
have West Valley.
Yeah.
So there's so many. It's really exciting. So all the people from the south end of town can get the T-Box experience.
That'll be so cool. And I started to go on a list there, and then I realized I wasn't going to be able to do it off the top of my head. So I appreciate you picking me
I got
up.
you. I got you. I know where they all are.
Yeah, I know that. T-Box, of course, really cracking the code on the whole body experience of golf training and preparation with the simulators
and fitness,
the workout facilities with
and
fitness people on staff.
They also do nutritional things there too, I believe.
Tell me about that.
I believe that they have programs for golf and for fitness and for health.
They do. Actually, I knew about that.
Yes. They combine all three, and then they give you the best performance.
You can check them out at tbx.golf, which is my favorite URL of all of them going.
I know, and you've been doing this a while, so you kind of know.
That's right. So T-Box, we are powered by T-Box. We love that. This first hour of the show is presented by Salt Lake City Golf. Check them out, slcgolf.com or the Salt Lake City Golf app. And I recommend you get the app. Download the app, guys. Just get the app. Use the app, and you can make tee times.
You know what's so surprising is how often you'll use the app.
Oh, yeah.
It's surprising.
You make tee times on it. That's
right.
what I
well,
use
you
it for.
find out all the information if the course is open, if it's carts or walking only, you know, all kinds of good stuff.
Yeah, fun. We are live streaming on our YouTube channel. Go to youtube.com/Utah Golf Radio. Check us out on the Utah Golf Radio live stream. And we need to throw some love to our producer, Olivia Benyon, OB, the original OB herself. Not only running the radio show, but running the live stream. And now she's in my ear telling me that she's got our guest on the phone. Anyway, Olivia Benyon making it all happen. Check out our live stream, youtube.com/Utah Golf Radio. Go to Utah Golf Radio's YouTube page, and you can watch our live stream there. We are joined now by one of my favorite people on the planet, my good friend and former colleague. He is the general manager of Copper Rock, Tory Gatrell. Tory, good morning. Welcome to the show.
Hey, good morning, Paul. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
So good to have you on. Tory, we need to talk to you because you've got a big-time PPR event going on down there, the Copper Rock Am. And before we get into talking a little bit about what's going on at Copper Rock lately and what's coming up this year, we've got to talk about this amazing leaderboard, really surprising leaderboard. You have a 5-way tie for the lead after the first 18 holes, and nobody's under par. What's going on?
It's incredible. I don't know because, I mean, the weather was not bad yesterday. I guess last year was just freezing cold, windy, blowing, hail at one point. So I was surprised to see the leaderboard at even, but the greens are tricky. They're rolling good, and they're just tricky to read sometimes. So
you don't have like pins in the bunkers or anything like that, do you?
No, and we actually, just in case of wind, we said let's put them in a semi-reasonable, middle of the green, no tricky. We have one on 7 that's a little tucked back right behind that par 3 that can be a little tricky, but other than that, the greens are. I mean, the flag positions are pretty moderate, so surprising but fun. But yeah.
So let the 5 who are tied for the lead: Cole Taylor, Brock Porter. Of course, Brock Porter won the Southern Utah Open last fall. Andrew Eckerd, Anthony Goodson, and Stephen Croft. Stephen Croft, holy cow, I think he's like 185 years old, still playing great. And he's just killing it. I love Steve. He's such a good guy. And but 5 tied for the lead. Amazing. Tell us how you have. Oh shoot, I'm gonna forget the whole number, Jan. It's either 5 or 6. That really cool par 5 on the front with the green that's like 5 clubs deep but really narrow. Which hole is that?
Number 5.
5.
You're right. Yep.
5.
Number
Okay.
5.
Where I love that hole. I think that green complex is so interesting, especially the way the back of the green slopes away from you. Where do you put the pit on that? You've got like 30 choices.
We do. It is up front.
Oh.
It was yesterday. I actually have to go check where they're putting it right now after this phone call for the second round. So I know Blaine and Cash, the tournament director, they put the positions out last night, but I left a little early and didn't confirm it. So that's my job this morning. So I'll find out and let you know.
Fun stuff. There's one other name on this leaderboard we got to pay attention to. T12 after a 76 yesterday. It's Gordy Gatrell.
Yeah.
Tori.
Yeah. He had fun. He said he did pretty good. He was up and down a lot. If you look at his scorecard, a little bit of Mickelson, birdie, bogey, but
yeah, there's a lot of shape on that scorecard.
there is, but he's excited because it's his home course. So he said today the wind should be perfect, almost no wind, and really great weather, almost in the 70s again. And he's excited for today. He's playing well, and I'm proud of him.
Yeah, you should be. I love the kid. When you and I were working together first tee, remember how he used to come out and just golf around, just play all day while we were working?
Okay. I know. We were jealous of him.
I know, right?
First tee class and then just stay out there the rest of the day while we had to go back to work.
And of course, this is the same Gordy Gatrell who is the 2-time defending champ on the PGA of America family event with his grandpa, Dave DeSantis. Yeah.
They just signed up for it again over there at Whistling, so they're excited. And he remembers coming on the show. He talks about it a lot when he was on with you. So he's excited and said, maybe I'll get back on the show if I win again.
Yeah, well, and he's right. That's exactly the point, Jan.
Guaranteed.
Get on the show. You got to win.
You got to win.
That's the whole point.
You got to win.
So, Tori, you are the newly minted GM at Copper Rock. Again, congratulations! What a smart hire they made to get you. Tell us, you've had a couple months to settle into it now. Tell us how that's going. Tell us what's happening at Copper Rock, and then you've got an amazing spring coming up there. Give us all the Copper Rock skinny.
Yeah. Really excited to be here. I'm getting settled in. I think we have a really solid crew. I mean, made it easy for me to come in. Our staff here is super friendly, just very inviting to everybody that comes out. That's the one thing I get a lot of comments on. And so credit to those guys. They've been great running this place and everybody, management before. So, but yeah, I'm excited to be here. I'm going to just do my best to keep things going and make it better. But we've got, and a very exciting, we've got the Winter Champs coming up in March.
I know.
Which is a big deal. And we've got actually an exemption because later down the road, we have the doubleheader with the Epson and the Legends Tour, formerly the Senior LPGA event. And we've got, like I said, an exemption for the low amateur on the Winter Champs for the ladies. So really exciting on that. If you haven't signed up, go ahead and sign up and get a chance to play in the Epson event and qualify. So, yeah, really exciting things coming up. Copper Rock's going to be just getting bigger and bigger, and I'm excited for it.
And in addition to all of that, the LPGA Legends, they're coming back this spring as well.
They're coming back, yes, and that will be basically a doubleheader. All of May, we're going to be pretty much shut down. We have a little bit of the first week open for public and a little bit of the last week of May, but all in between, we've got the two events, the Epson and the Senior LPGA, or the Legends Tour, which is exciting, fun names to see there, just some of the greatest female athletes. So I'm super excited to be a part of it this year. I'll try to do the best I can to promote and help out where I can. So it's exciting. It's exciting times.
That is so cool. And I know people are listening to this thinking, dang, I want to play me some Copper Rock. How do they get on your tee sheet?
We've got a very simple online booking system. That's one of the easiest ways, or call into the pro shop, but we're pushing more towards online booking, and it's pretty simple. So we invite you to go to copperrock.com and book a tee time anytime.
Copperrock.com. All right. That works. That works. Yeah. Well, Tori, thank you so much for jumping on with us this morning. I know you're busy. You've got a tournament to run and pins to place.
Pins to play.
So keep them on the greens, Tori.
All right, I will. They'll be fair. They'll be fair.
I appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much for joining us, Tori.
Thank you, Paul. Love talking to you. Talk to you soon, buddy.
Okay, we'll see you. That is Tori Gatrill, Jan. He is the GM at Copper Rock. Holy cow, they got a lot going on there.
I know. It's going to be so much fun down there. What a great get for these guys, especially, during the month of May, having that whole month just be devoted to the women.
I know. I love that. So they've got Winter Champs coming,
Epson.
And then the Epson Tour,
and then
LPGA Legends. Yep. Bam, bam, bam. Busy
I'm
time.
looking forward to seeing Kathy Harbin. Kathy Harbin is
Kathy Harbin. Yeah.
Of the Legends Tour, and she's just been so wonderful. And getting to meet her a couple years ago, she is such an inspiration. I mean, she is a PGA. What do they call it? A super, or not? What's the instructor? The ultimate instructor?
I don't know what LPGA calls it. Shoot, I should know that.
I can't think of it now. But anyway, she's a master instructor.
Okay.
And so she's just so smart, and her passion for this game and is just incredible. She's the perfect person.
That is cool. That is cool indeed. We will have a full podcast report later this weekend after we get a winner. And that leaderboard again, let's just talk about it for a quick minute. 5-way tie for the lead, and at even par 72, nobody's under par. So odd. Cole Taylor, Brock Porter, Andrew Eckerd, Anthony Goodson, and Steve Croft all tied for the lead after the first round. Goodness, they're not even going to have all the leaders able to play together today. And so it'll be really interesting to see how that plays out. We should probably note, because it is so tight, little bit of a log jam, one shot back at T6, Cameron Crawford, Carter Williams, and Braden Griffith. And then another shot back, Maddox Nilsson, who is the grandson of college football Hall of Famer Gifford Nilsson. And he is T9 with Cale Abbott. So busy, packed, really crowded leaderboard. A lot of different players could emerge in today's second round for the Copper Rock Am. And boy, it's odd to see a PPR event with a strong field like this. Nobody under par, Jan.
I know, but it's Copper Rock.
Copper Rock can be tough. Yeah, okay, that's legit.
Let's put perspective into that.
Copper Rock can be tough.
It can
no
be
doubt.
tough, but man, it's so beautiful, and it's such an experience to play. So it's
All
worth
right.
it.
Jan, this last week,
Yes.
the Utah Golf Association had its awards dinner.
Yes.
You and I were there.
It was wonderful.
Tell me your perspective. What caught your eye or your ear? from all that was going on, and there was a bunch.
I would say just the community. What a golf! This is a golf family, and they really show up to support each other and recognize greatness. And it was just wonderful. All of the awards that were handed out were so rightfully deserved, and they worked really hard. And it's a great way to celebrate their accomplishment in 2024, and all that the UGA has done in 2024.
Yeah,
I loved probably the video montage, the best of all of the tournaments and the winners and whatnot for 24. That was really, really cool. Garrett and Randy Dodson did a really great job from Fairways setting all of that up, and Wesley Ruff.
Yeah, that was really, really cool. And of course, they recognize and honor the UGA championship winners throughout the year, of course, and that's headlined by Cole Ponich, who won the State Am, and Kelsey Chugg, who won her sixth women's State Am. You know, every time I say that, am I making this up?
I know, it doesn't seem real, does
no,
it?
I'm not making it up. She's won 6 of those.
She has.
And then the Players of the Year.
Yes.
Zach Feltz, Men's Player of the Year, Kelsey Chugg, Agee,
and then volunteers.
The volunteers were cool.
You know, that was really, really cool too. That was well deserved, and what great speeches they had.
Yeah. We had a chance to talk to a couple of people after the event. Two in particular, I want to play tapes for you. Let me tee this up first. Darcy Olsen, head golf professional at Glenmore. Of course, we all know her, very prominent. And Darcy was recognized at the awards dinner as the Woman of the Year. And she won this award primarily on the strength of what she's done to build a thriving junior program at Glenmore.
Yes.
She was just recognized last month at the merchandise show, which is a convention, a gathering of golf professionals from around the country at the PGA of America Merch Show. She was recognized as the leading PGA Junior League facility in the country.
Yes.
So really getting a lot of recognition.
I mean, she's gotten recognition before. Didn't Nike come to her and and they kind of followed her her guidelines and the way that she set up her junior program? They loved what she did so much that they recognized her then too.
Yeah, absolutely. And so it is really remarkable what Darcy has done and is doing, continues to do at Glenmore with kids.
And how she makes it look super easy.
Yeah, and she does have a really great team. She has a lot of support, really good staff working with her in support of what she's doing. But every ship needs a captain, and Darcy is the captain of the ship, and she's making it happen. And we had a chance to talk with Darcy following the event, talk to her about her award. Pretty interesting stuff. Olivia, let's roll the tape with Darcy Olsen. Darcy, PGA of America, Utah Golf Association, you've got all the awards.
You know what? It was a good year. 24 was a good year. But it's awesome to be recognized for something that I love to do and enjoy so much. And I love to grow the game and love to be a part of it. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
We wouldn't have it any other way. We're so grateful for all you do and all you mean to the community, but to these kids. And ultimately, that's what it's all about, is what you're doing for the kids. What does it mean to you to be recognized in this way by the amateur organization for your work with these kids?
Well, it comes full circle. I grew up, I started playing when I was a little girl.
You were that kid.
Yes, so I played in all those things. I played in the Women's State Am, and I played in UGA events and played in all the UJGA events. So it's really cool to be able to facilitate that and provide that for golfers of the future. And I love to grow the game, and I love to see, especially the friendships that these kids make tonight. There were some great comments made about the friendships that we make through golf, and it really is quite remarkable. Everybody in this room is thrilled to be here because of one thing, and that's golf. And it's fulfilling, and it's awesome to see people become champions in their own way and through golf. So
one of the things that jumped out at me tonight was you achieving 50% participation with girls. You would think statistically that would be a given, but it is not, and it's a hard hill to climb. Congratulations. How'd you do it?
You know what? I really think it's like, but just by example, me being in the golf business, everywhere I've been, I've always had a lot of female participation, a lot of girls, and I've just really pushed for that. I've been recruiting, and I've tried to get to know these families and these girls, and invite your friends and come out and play, and for them to be able to see me do what I do for a living and become friends with them, and it is this motherly thing that I have. It was really cool. I was taken back for a moment last night when I looked out and I was just doing my thing, and then I just stopped for a minute when I was putting them into their groups, and I was like, we are at 50%. This is remarkable. I'm so excited. So I love it. I love it so much.
You know I love being a part of your community at Glenmore, but my favorite thing there, Darcy, is walking in and seeing your smile. Thank you for all you do.
Thanks, Paul. Appreciate you, and right back at you.
That's Darcy Olsen. Really interesting that I want to land for a minute on her point about achieving 50% girls in her current sign-up. That is really remarkable.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's hard in general, with kids and stuff, but with the girls, it's just and she nailed it. I think she is right. She leads by example. Look at her staff. She employs a lot of women and a lot of teachers and coaches and things like that. And I think that she just really supports girls in the game and how important it is to get our girls involved early.
You make a very good point. Having adult leadership that's female makes a big difference. She touched on that a little bit, but it really, really matters. And like I said in the conversation with her, you would think that 50% should be natural, right? Isn't that what we have out on the streets? That's kind of what the world is.
Half and half.
But it doesn't work out that way.
It doesn't translate that way.
And I know this. I think we all know this. It's a little bit more of a hard lift for getting the girls involved in sports generally and in co-ed sports and but this is something that can be done, and Darcy is showing that it can be done. It's
golf
remarkable.
is traditionally male, and it always has been, and so it's not a surprise. What's surprising is her getting 50% girls.
Yeah, really, really, impressive to see. And then Tina Matthew. We talked with Tina as well, and we've got a short conversation with her. Tina is the president of the board, president of the UGA, and so she was in charge of everything that was going on there last night or the other night. And Tina was really busy. Kind of did a quick little drive-by conversation with her, but let's roll that tape. Here's Tina Matthew, the president of the Utah Golf Association. Tina, what a great night. Congratulations.
Yeah, such a great night to be able to honor so many amazing players and people who just put so much time and effort into golf and the UGA. It's awesome.
You're at the helm, steering the ship. What does it mean to you to see this all come to fruition like this?
It's an honor to serve on the board, let alone be the president for sure. And I'm always inspired and in awe and always feel a little bit out of my league when I'm around such amazing players, quite frankly. So it's awesome.
I get that, but there's so much more than the players, the people we honored tonight for serving the game. That's a really cool thing.
Yeah, like I said earlier, the most incredible thing that you have, or the most important thing you have, is time, and it's so limited. And for so many people to spend so much time supporting the UGA and the game of golf, it's really incredible.
Well, thank you so much. We so appreciate you and the UGA, everybody involved. Thank you.
You're amazing. Thank you.
Well, that throwaway comment at the end notwithstanding, her point about the time that people give is really important, Jen.
It is. And, another good example is Tina at the helm.
Yeah. Okay, Val, back to our point about women leaders.
There's another woman leader, at the helm of the Utah Golf Association is a woman.
Yeah.
I love it.
It is very, very
And it's
cool.
something that we're going to see more and more of. Is I like that the women have started to we've infiltrated.
You've infiltrated.
We've infiltrated the secret man's club. But no, it's such a wonderful thing, and what a wonderful example for our young girls growing up. My granddaughter is a good example. She's in college, and last year she decided that golf management was something that she'd like to go into, and part of that was stemmed from Corrine Larson.
Which makes total sense. And Corrine was honored, of course, as the Senior Women Player of the Year, and pretty impressive how she did that. Didn't even play in the women's state.
I know
Am.
that was such a funny way,
where
the way the points worked out.
Yeah, and that's where most of the points are. But it showed the strength of Corrine's season, the strength of her season. Otherwise, pretty dang cool, and really wonderful night. Hats off to the Utah Golf Association for putting that together and making all that happen. We really appreciate the chance to be there with them. That was kind of cool as well. All right. We need to do ourselves a little
UPod update.
Give me an update, I need some scores. Wanna see my U-Pots on the leaderboard and watch them play, Whoa, give me an update, I need some scores. Wanna see my U-Pots on the leaderboard and watch them play,
The UPod update brought to you by our good friends at Scott Golf, scottgolf.com. Check them out. Scott Golf Clubs are a Utah product. I game them. They are wonderful clubs. Jan, you're swinging them?
I game them. I love them.
Yeah, wonderful clubs. Scott Golf, check them out. Jan.
Let's go.
Go.
Tony, last week at Pebble Beach, he finished with a T13 minus 12, 276 on rounds of 67, 67, 73, and 69. He was our only U-Pot in the Pebble Beach last week.
And what's happening
This week at the Waste Management Phoenix Open, we have Patrick Fishburne. He's currently sitting T88 even, 142 on rounds of 72 and 70. He's going to have to step it up a little bit.
Have they not finished the second round?
No, there was a weather delay, or excuse me, they suspended play last night.
Okay, and Patrick's not going to make the cut. How many holes does he have left? He's finished.
He's finished.
Yeah, he's okay. That's too bad.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
That's okay. We'll get him next time.
Get him next time.
Yep.
All right.
And then just one real quick, Peter Quest is on the Corn Ferry Tour. He did miss a cut at the Astara, but he finished +2, 143 on rounds of 76 and 67. It's just good to see Peter playing.
It is. It's good to see him there.
Yeah.
Getting the starts and going there.
Getting his feet under him, yep.
All right. We want to send some love to the Brigham Young University Cougars men's golf team. They are the Zions Bank Player of the Week. They put a spank down on the Arizona NIT down in Tucson with a 14-stroke victory over a really strong field, including the number 11 ranked Arizona Wildcats. 14 strokes, 3 of the top 5.
Was Preston even playing?
Well, he plays for Arizona State.
Oh, Arizona State, sorry.
And this was at the University of Arizona.
Tucson, yes.
And Arizona State was not in the field.
Yes.
But the Cougars had 3 of the top 5 players individually.
Yeah.
Simon Kwan, Cole Ponich, and Peter Kim. And then Kevin Yu was in the top 10. They had 4 of the top 10 players individually. It was a really great performance. We will be talking to Todd Miller later in the show, and we're going to go deep on this. This was a really, really great performance there.
Cool.
All right, we got to take a break. When we come back on the other side, this is kind of cool. Our former colleague here, our former co-host of this show, T.A. Barker, was just installed this week as the president of the National United States, the Golf Course Superintendents Association of America. He is the national president of the Golf Course Superintendents.
Which we saw this coming.
Well, we knew it was coming. He was in an ascension position, but it's now all real.
Yeah.
And so here we go. We're going to talk with TA when we come back on the other side. You are listening to Utah Golf Radio, powered by T-Box on the Rocky Mountain Golf Network.